Hello, Mattu Jamir and you're watching News Pulse on Hornbill TV. Now, headlines. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will take oath as an MLA on October 7, and the Trinamool Congress TMC has written to the Governor Jagdeep Dhankar inviting him to administer the oath of office to the party supremo at the State Assembly instead, informed Partha Chatterjee, General Secretary of Trinamool Congress, on Monday. The Delhi High Court on Tuesday issued notice to Twitter on a plea seeking directions to Twitter and the Delhi police to take action against Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for allegedly revealing the identity of relatives of a rape and murder victim in Delhi in a tweet. The social media blackout has affected millions of people around the world, including Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg himself. According to reports, Mark Zuckerberg lost nearly $7 billion as Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp went down for several hours. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will take oath as an MLA on October 7, and the Trinamool Congress TMC has written to the Governor Jagdeep Dhankar inviting him to administer the oath of office to the party supremo at the State Assembly instead, informed Partha Chatterjee, General Secretary of Trinamool Congress, on Monday. Speaking to ANI, Chatterjee said that a suggestion was given and requested the governor to come down to the assembly and administer the oath of office on October 7. However, Dhankar said he will wait till the official gazette notification on the Papanipur Pai poll result is issued. The Delhi High Court on Tuesday issued notice to Twitter on a plea seeking directions to Twitter and the Delhi police to take action against Congress leader Rahul Gandhi for allegedly revealing the identity of the relatives of a rape and murder victim in Delhi in a tweet. Justice D.N. Patel and Justice Jyoti Singh were issuing the notice to Twitter only made explicitly clear that no notice is being issued to other respondents. The court listed the matter for November 30, 2021 for further hearing. Meanwhile, senior advocate Sajan Puvvaya, who appeared for Twitter information, the court that Rahul Gandhi's tweet violated our policy. Also, we have already removed that tweet and his Twitter account was also blocked. Twitter's submission comes during the hearing of a PIL seeking direction to the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights and Delhi police to take necessary legal actions against Rahul Gandhi for his tweet allegedly disclosing identification of a Delhi-canned rape victim family. The Supreme Court on Tuesday said it would set up a 3-judge bench to hear Arvind Kejriwal's led Delhi government's plea on the continuous issue of who should control administrative service in Delhi. Justice N.V. Ramana, Justices Surya Khan and Hima Kohli told senior advocate Rahul Mehra, appearing for the Delhi government, that it will constitute a bench after the Dussehra break. The plea arises out of a 2019 split verdict. Mehra mentioned the Delhi government's plea for urgent listing and hearing. On February 14, 2019, a 2-judge bench of the top court had delivered a split verdict on the question of power of the GNCTD and Union Government over services and referred to the matter to a 3-judge bench. While Justice Ashok Bhushan had ruled that the Delhi government has no power at all over administrative services, Justice A.K. Sikri, however, he said the transfer of posting of officers in top bureaucracy, joint director and above can only be done by the central government, and the view of the Lieutenant Governor would prevail in case of a difference of opinion for matters relating to the bureaucrats. Investigating agencies said a former commissioner of Mumbai Police, Param Bir may have left the country either before a lookout circular was issued by the Maharashtra Police or he travelled on a forged passport. According to the officers, the Maharashtra Police issued LOC 2 months after Param Bir went on leave. Applied for leave citing his poor health and went to Chandigarh, from where he extended his leave, but thereafter he remained untraceable. The first LOC was opened against him in mid-July. There is a possibility that he left the country before it. Singh was allegedly named in several FIRs registered against him under various IPC sections. There were also 2 pending inquiries against him in the Anti-Corruption Bureau. He was also summoned by the National Investigation Agency in the Andila bomb scare case, but he never joined the investigation. The Maharashtra government has issued a lookout circular against Param Bir just after several FIRs were registered against him. There is zero possibility that a person against whom LOC is issued can cross immigration at any airport in the country, said a senior official. Whenever any such person against whom LOC is issued tried to cross immigration, the moment his passport details are put in the system, it gets red flagged and the person gets detained and handed over to the concerned authorities, added the official.
The Indian Air Force IAF Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary on Tuesday said that the Chinese Air Force is still present on 3 air bases on the side of the line of actual control and assured that IAF is fully deployed and prepared. Addressing the media on the 89th anniversary of the force, the Air Chief Marshal said the situation on the line of actual control is that the Chinese Air Force is still present on 3 air bases on the side of the LAC. The Indian forces are fully deployed and prepared, he said. On being asked about Chinese Air Force capabilities near Ladakh, he said China's capability to launch multiple high-altitude missions would remain weak. Chaudhary also said that the induction of Rafale Apaches have significantly added to India's combat potential. Mumbai police on Tuesday said that no permission was taken from them regarding the cruise ship party from where the Narcotics Control Bureau deemed seized drugs.
By police sources, the matter comes under Yellow Gate Police Station's jurisdiction. The permission is necessary, but no permission was taken. Neither was any intimation given, they added. However, as for police officials, since multiple agencies are involved in granting permissions, the Mumbai police will speak to the Director General of Shipping and Mumbai Port Trust about what permissions were given to the cruise ship. The Maharashtra government has imposed the Disaster Management Act in the state owing to the COVID-19 cases. Therefore, the police are also checking for violations of Section 188. The state has also imposed Section 144, not allowing more than 5 people to gather at a place. After investigations, if there is any violations of the said sections, an FIR will be filed by the Mumbai police. A team of Port Zone Police is also investigating the matter.
Petrol and diesel prices on Tuesday surged to all-time high levels as rates were increased again after international oil prices hit the highest mark since 2014. Petrol prices was hiked by 25 paise a litre and diesel by 30 paise, according to a price notification of state-owned fuel retailers. This sent the petrol price in Delhi to its highest ever level of rupees 102.64 a litre and to rupees 108.67 in Mumbai. Diesel rates too touched a record high of rupees 91.07 in Delhi and rupees 98.80 in Mumbai. Prices differ from state to state depending on the incidence of local taxes GFX 2, 3, 4, 5. Even in Nagaland, petrol and diesel prices have touched a record high. Petrol price in Dimapur is rupees 101.14 per litre, Kifire rupees 104.63 per litre, Kohima 101.69 per litre, Longleng rupees 103.55 per litre, Mokokchung rupees 103.46 per litre, Mon rupees 103.24 per litre, Peren rupees 101.50 per litre, Pek rupees 102.55, Tuensang rupees 104.53 per litre, Woka rupees 102.85 and Zeniboto at rupees 103.50. Diesel prices in Dimapur is rupees 93.20 per litre, Kifire rupees 96.42 per litre, Kohima rupees 93.70, Longleng rupees 95.42 per litre, Mokokchung rupees 95.24 per litre, Mon rupees 95.11 per litre, Peren rupees 93.53 per litre, Pek rupees 94.22 per litre, Tuensang rupees 96.21 per litre, Woka rupees 94.67 per litre and Zeniboto at rupees 95.45 per litre. The Ministry of Coal on Monday set a target of 1 billion ton coal production by 2024. The Ministry of Coal finalized an agenda document for the year 2021 to 2022, which broadly focuses on the 4 areas including coal sector reforms, coal transition and sustainability, institution building and futuristic agenda.
higher gamut of areas for steering the coal sector in new technologies while focusing on the core competence of ensuring set production targets including the 1 billion ton by 2024. Coal sector reforms include projects for the financial year 2021 to 2022, Jaria Master Plan, regulatory reforms, exploration, coal beneficiation, safety in coal mines, coking coal strategy, marketing reforms, coal pricing reforms, reforms in land acquisition, solar power projects, coal dispatch and stocking, coal export to neighboring countries and strategy to boost coal production of mines allocated through auctions, said the ministry. Coal transition and sustainability covers the areas of social aspects of coal transition, monetization, anti-coal land, use of artificial intelligence in data mining, drones and sustainability.
On Monday, Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp faced a global outage with users unable to log in to this digital platform. The social media blackout has affected millions of people around the world, including Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg himself. According to reports, Zuckerberg lost nearly $7 billion as Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp went down for several hours.
Report, Zuckerberg also slipped to the 5th spot in the billionaires list after Facebook stocks plunged due to the global outage. Zuckerberg, with a total wealth of $121.6 billion, has fallen behind Bill Gates. Facebook, in a late evening blog post, blamed a faulty configuration change for a nearly 6-hour outage on Monday that prevented the company's 3.5 billion users from accessing its social media and messaging services such as WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger. It said this disruption to network traffic had a cascading effect on the way our data centers communicate, bringing our services to a halt. When services were restored, the blog post reiterated, "We want to make clear at this time that we believe the root cause of this outage was a faulty configuration change. We also have no evidence that user data was compromised as a result of this downtime." By the time the services were restored, Facebook had incurred an estimated total lost revenue of roughly $99.75 million, according to Fortune estimates. Commenting on the Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp disruption of services, Lothar Finkelstein, head of threat intelligence at Checkpoint Software Technologies, said, "While it might look like a colossal failure in all those services and apps, the reason is probably a DNS service they all use to route their pages and service to our devices." So what is DNS? Simply, it is the internet protocol to convert the words we use like facebook.com to language computers know, numbers or internet address. They do the conversion and route us to the services and applications we ask to use. When this service falls, the services look like they are down, but actually just now accessible.
With petrol and diesel prices hiked on Tuesday across various cities, including metros in the country, people from various parts of the country expressed tremendous pressure over their pockets due to the hike and urged the government to reduce fuel prices.
Increased by 25 paise in Delhi, which now stands at rupees 102.64 per litre. The price of diesel was hiked by nearly 30 paise. As of Saturday, diesel will be available for rupees 91.07 per litre in the national capital. Commuters in the national capital expressed apprehensions over using public transport amid the COVID-19 pandemic, leaving them with no other options but to travel in their own vehicle. It's a huge impact, and within 3 to 4 months, there has been a sudden rise in prices, said Aditya, a resident of Delhi. Because people are not comfortable with public commutes, as of now they have to rely on own vehicles, and the price hike is putting a lot of pressure on the public's pocket, said Aditya. The price in Mumbai is rupees 108.67 per litre, which is an increase of 24 paise, whereas after a nearly 30 paise increase, the price of diesel stands at rupees 98.80. A resident of Mumbai demanded government intervention to reduce petrol and diesel prices. There is no other option.
Public interest litigation PIL was filed in Calcutta High Court on Monday against the State Health Commission for not fixing rates for treatment and diagnostics in private hospitals and nursing homes in violation of West Bengal Clinical Establishments Act 2017 by some hospitals and nursing homes. The petition has been filed by Bhaskarananda holder through advocate Srikanta Datta. A PIL has been filed in Calcutta High Court against the State Health Commission for not fixing up rates for treatment of patients and diagnostics in private hospitals and nursing homes and violation of WB Clinical Establishments Act 2017 by some hospitals and nursing homes, Datta informed. He further added that a statutory mandate is for making regulations to the said effect and strict compliance of it. It is not being done, he said. Facebook services are back online after the operations were disrupted by configuration changes and backbone routers, the company said.
Facebook's engineering teams have learned that configuration changes on the backbone routers that coordinate network traffic between its data centers caused issues that interrupted this communication, the engineers said in a statement on Facebook's website. This disruption to network traffic had a cascading effect on the way its data centers communicate, bringing the service to a halt, the engineers said in a statement. The services are now back online on Facebook and is actively working to fully return them to regular operations, the statement said. Facebook wants to make clear at this time it believes the root cause of this outage was a faulty configuration change, the statement said. Earlier, the tech giant CEO Mark Zuckerberg stated that services are returning online on Tuesday and apologized for the disruption in the services of Facebook and its other applications, including WhatsApp and Instagram.
Minutes before PM Narendra Modi's program in Lucknow, Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi released a video posing questions for the PM after violence in Uttar Pradesh's Lakhimpur Kheri. She urged the Prime Minister to listen to the demands of the farmers and do justice with them. Priyanka Gandhi in the video said, "I have heard that you are visiting Lucknow for Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Have you seen this video where your minister's son is mowing down the protesting farmers? Why hasn't this man been arrested? Leaders like us who want to visit Lakhimpur Kheri have been put under custody without any FIR. I want to know why is this man free?" She further pointed out that the farmers have been raising their voices for last many months now, but they are being ignored. Visit Lakhimpur Kheri once. You must listen to the farmers. It is your duty to safeguard the farmers, she added. This came amid Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ongoing visit to Lucknow to attend the Azadi Ka 75th New Urban India Transforming Urban Landscape Expo at Indira Gandhi Pratishthan in the city. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel on Tuesday claimed that he has been stopped from going out of the Lucknow airport without any orders.
Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel tweeted, "I am being stopped from going out of Lucknow airport without any orders." Baghel had earlier said that he will visit Lakhimpur Kheri, where 8 people lost their lives on Sunday. Earlier on Monday, the Uttar Pradesh government has urged Lucknow airport not to allow Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel and Punjab Deputy CM Sukhjinder S. Randhawa to land at the airport ahead of their scheduled visit to Lakhimpur Kheri yesterday. Samyukta Kisan Morcha, an umbrella body of several farmer unions, alleged that Ashish Mishra Teni, son of Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Ajay Mishra Teni, arrived with 3 vehicles around the time that farmers were dispersing from their protest at the helipad and mowed down farmers. MOS Teni said that his son was not present at the spot, adding that some miscreants merged with protesting farmers and pelted the stones on the car, which led to the unfortunate incident. Earlier, Additional Director General Law and Order of Uttar Pradesh Prashant Kumar said government will give Rs 45 lakhs and a government job to the families of 4 farmers who died in Lakhimpur Kheri yesterday. The injured will be given Rs 10 lakhs. FIR will be registered based on farmers' complaints. Retired High Court judge will probe the matter.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.